To all of our taste testers, guests, and attendees, I am Paul Chance, the Public Information Officer for the Miami-Dade Transportation Plan Organization. Welcome to our second edition of the Taste of Transportation Lunch Series. If this is your second time having lunch with us, welcome back. I hope this lunch series is even more delicious than the last one. Normally, we're in the community hosting the TPO and Partners Smart Transportation Fair. However, due to the pandemic, we have moved our transportation fair to this virtual Taste of Transportation Lunch Series. There will be 7 virtual segments in this Taste of Transportation Lunch Series. Now, this will allow transportation agencies and communities the opportunity to connect and be informed regarding projects and programs in the 7 different transportation planning areas, better known as TPA. Today, we will invite several of our sister agencies to talk about their latest transportation projects, programs, and resources in TPA2, which include the following municipalities: City of Miami Springs, Village of Virginia Gardens, City of Miami, City of West Miami, City of Coral Gables, City of South Miami, Village of Key Biscayne, and parts of unincorporated municipal service areas. Woo! Talk about a tasty mouthful of cities and villages. I know you're chomping at the bit, and I can't wait to get started. But before we get started, wait, wait a minute. What's that smell? TPO Master Chef, are you in the kitchen? Get ready to smell what the TPO is cooking. I'd like to share with you what we have been cooking at the Miami-Dade TPO with our smart demonstration projects that create first and last mile opportunities in TPA 2. There will be a fixed express route service between the new Panther Station and Dolphin Station, as well as a new on-demand FIU Panther Station service area. In this TPA, there will be 3 fixed route services: the Liberty City Trolley, the Miami Flagami Trolley, and the Doral FIU Trolley. The Coral Gables Trolley will be improved with expanded hours and weekend services with an on-demand service. Now that you have had a taste of the TPO Smart Plan demonstration projects in TPA2, let's get ready for the main course. Each partner will provide you with a small taste of what's on their menu for about 2 to 3 minutes. We will then open the floor for 1 to 2 appropriate questions about their fixings. If you have any questions or comments, use the question feature on your panel. Please include your email address so we can respond to you with the appropriate agency. And now, without further ado, I would like to introduce to you our first transportation partner representing the Citizens Independent Transportation Trust, also known as CITT. Good morning, Carla. What would you
Good
like to place on
morning.
the transportation menu this morning?
Oh, we have a lot of information. First of all, good morning to all our guests and the TPO. Thank you for this opportunity. We really appreciate communicating and connecting with our community. So what I wanted to do is give, and I'm happy to represent the Citizens Independent Transportation Trust here. What we want to do is give you an update of what our municipal partners are doing in terms of providing transportation. So just be a quick presentation. Next slide, please. Okay, so as you may know, 20% of our surtax proceeds go to municipalities. We have 33 that qualify, are eligible right now, and that are using their surtax money for different transportation projects. Many of them are, as I mentioned, trolley service or freebie service. And of the 27 municipalities, right now we have 27 that are providing transit service to 29 cities. So what I want to do is give you an update of the ones that are within the TPA 2 area. For instance, in the city of Miami Springs, they're currently providing regular service, which is excellent. City of Miami is operating a reduced service, but they've gone back to the 6:30 to 11 p.m. schedule, except for the Liberty City route, which is now ends at 10 p.m., and the Overtown route, which ends at 8 p.m. On the city of West Miami. Service is currently suspended, but they are looking to start a freebie service that will be citywide, which is excellent news. In the city of Coral Gables, they combined their routes, the Ponce and the Grand, and have scaled back from 7 to 5 trolleys currently right now. City of South Miami currently is their service is suspended. However, they are looking to start also a freebie service, looking possibly in December of 2020. In the village of Key Biscayne, they are providing freebie service. However, they're doing it with following the COVID safety protocols. So that's an update of what the transit services are within the different municipalities. But I also want to take this opportunity to tell you that we are currently looking for members of our community who have interest and experience in transportation issues in our community. So if you are interested, if you think that you could be a benefit to the community and participate, please go ahead and apply. The way to apply would be going to our website, www.miamidade.gov/CITT, and you click on the member recruitment tab, or you can call 305-375-1357 to request an application. Again, this is a great opportunity for people to get involved, and we look forward to hearing from you. Next slide. We want to also connect with you, so please follow us on Twitter at GoACITT, on Instagram at Transportation Trust, and like us on Facebook at Citizens Independent Transportation Trust. And that's it for me today, Paul. Thank you.
Thank you, Carla. Thank you. What a great opportunity for citizens to serve. That was an amazing
Exactly.
presentation and great information. Thank you again, Carla. Well, you know what it's time? It's time for, Carla. It's time to go to our TPO Master Chef to see if she has any questions about Carla's items or fixings. TPO Master Chef, good morning.
Good morning, Chance. How are you, host Chance? And Carla, how are you both doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Good morning.
Great, great. Okay, so let's see. We have a question. All right. When will freebie begin in West Miami?
Yes, very good question. Exciting news. Well, we expect the commission to look at the contract or review the contract during their November 17th meeting. So depending on their decision then, they agree to go ahead and sign the contract, and it should start soon after that. So a little bit after November 17th, that's when they'll make a decision on that.
Wonderful. All right, I don't see any other questions. All right, thank you, Carla. Host Chance,
Thank
that's what
you.
we have.
Thank you, Carla. Thank you again, Carla. Thank you again, TPO Master Chef. Our next transportation partner represents the Florida Department of Transportation District 6. Paola, good morning. And what do you have to add to our TPO lunch menu today?
Good morning, Paul. So, in order to prevent fatalities and accidents at rail crossings, last December, Secretary Thibault launched a rail safety initiative called Operation Strike, which will implement a safety measure called dynamic envelopes. This effort is extremely important to the department because one fatality is one too many. So, what are the dynamic envelopes? The dynamic envelopes visually highlight that danger zone where you have the potential of being struck by the train. Our approach to this effort uses the three E's: engineering, enforcement, and education. We understand that education and outreach is key, and your help for this effort is invaluable. Our outreach strategy includes the use of social media, presentations to different forums like school, municipalities, committees, and really anyone that will listen to our message. In the interest of safety, the department is working aggressively on the implementation of the dynamic envelopes for all state-owned facilities. We began implementation of the dynamic envelope this September on 89 road crossings in suburban and urban Miami-Dade County. A major metropolitan area like Miami needs to rely on different modes of transportation to move people and goods, and trains can effectively provide freight and passenger services. The engineering is done. The dynamic envelope are these pavement markings that you can see in this index, which delineate and highlight the danger zone. FDOT conducted 2 pilot projects which show a lot of promise and provided from 15 to 45% reduction in vehicles stopped within that danger zone, and more than 50% reduction in vehicles stuck within the gates during activation. As for enforcement, part of the design standards include these do not stop on track signs. This sign is enforceable by law when on site, so you can actually get a ticket, a moving violation ticket, if you do not respect it. But always, let's not forget that we need to stop at the stop bar. Some of the crossings we have successfully completed includes this one in downtown Miami, which is Biscayne Boulevard. This crossing is a designated quiet zone. It is extremely important to be attentive and aware of our surroundings when we are at a rail crossing, but even more important on a quiet zone since the train will not blow the horn. We cannot forget about the safety of pedestrians, bicycles, and people in wheelchairs around rail crossings. Be attentive. Never have headphones so that you can hear the signs of the train approaching. Look at both sides. The trains come in both directions. For cycles and wheelchairs, cross the tracks at a 90-degree angle to avoid getting stuck at the tracks. And for bicycles, if possible, dismount. Overall, do not stop on tracks, especially for crossings close to traffic signals, where it's easy to get stuck in that danger zone. Please proceed with caution when approaching the rail. And most importantly, partner with us to spread the word. Thank you.
Thank you, Paula. Man, let me tell you, I was letting that food digest. I was letting that digest because, you know, rail crossings are very important. And it's important, like you said, one death is one too many. So I was let that digest for everybody. This is about digesting the food. We gotta let that food digest. And as you know, Paola, that was a great presentation. But now it's time to go to the TPO Master Chef to see if there are any questions about your item or fixings. TPO Master Chef, good morning.
Hello again, host Chance and Paola. Excellent presentation, really good information. Paola, let's see, we do have a question. So you did say some of the dynamic envelope installations were completed, but when will they all be completed? And they want to know, where can they learn more about how they work, or where they can get more information about them?
Yes, thank you for your question, Master Chef. Right now, our anticipated completion day is March 2022, but I can tell you that right now we're cooking with steam. We're going really fast with the implementation. You can find more information in the DOT website at www. I don't know if you guys can put slide number 3. It has all our, you can follow us in Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and right there is the DOT website where you can find all the information. We have ads, we have information that we can distribute. So anything that you can, and again, and we're happy to go and present this project and give you more information in person or via or virtually in whatever forum you would like us to be.
Wonderful. Okay, that's some good information. And so let's see. All right, where are these dynamic envelopes in Miami Shores?
So in Miami Shores, we have one state road. It's a state road 915 Northeast 6th Avenue. And the installation has actually already been completed at the Miami Shores. There's other crossings but are not a state road, so we will not be implementing because our implementation is only on the state road system.
Excellent. Okay, great. Well, Host Chef, Host Chance, and Paola, thank you so much. It's back over to you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Thank you, Paola. I love it. Paola said she was cooking with steam. You know, those are words to the TPO Master Chef. That's like music to her ears. Cooking with steam. We like that.
Yes,
And
we
you know,
do.
I know some of us, yes, I know many of us like to eat on the run, or I should say eat and run. Well, that leads to our next one, our next transportation partner. We're talking about Express, who represents the Florida Turnpike Enterprise. Good morning, Yvette. What would you like to place on the menu today?
Hi, good morning, Paul. Welcome, everyone. My name's Yvette Ruiz Paz, and I'm the Communications Manager for Florida's Turnpike Enterprise. And today I'm going to be talking to you all about the benefits of SunPass. So what is SunPass? Well, for those who are not familiar with it, SunPass is Florida's prepaid toll program. There are construction projects underway that are converting many of our state toll roads to electronic no cash tolling. Owning a SunPass provides an easy, convenient way to pay for your tolls. Let's talk about the many advantages of owning a SunPass. Besides providing a hassle-free way to pay for your tolls, there's also savings as well. SunPass customers always pay the lowest toll amount in Florida, saving an average of 25%. SunPass works on all Florida toll roads as well as Georgia and North Carolina. You can also use it to pay for parking at major Florida airports and at the Hard Rock Stadium. There are also easy ways to pay, access, and manage your account. So there are two types of SunPass transponders, the mini and the portable. Each provides specific benefits. The SunPass Mini is permanently adhered to your windshield and can only be used on one vehicle, while the SunPass Portable can be taken with you when you travel. Both SunPass options provide SunPass Plus parking as well. Opening a SunPass account is a great way to save money on tolls. Compared to paying using a toll enforcement invoice, you can save nearly 25%. You also receive a $4.99 toll credit when you activate your account. For more information, visit sunpass.com and to get that info and to convert to a SunPass account. In the near future, SunPass will be debuting a new transponder which will work with all EasyPass toll roads in 18 states. We're going to have more information available on that coming in the next few months. Thank you so much for your time today. To learn more about SunPass, you can call our customer service line at 1-888-TOLL-FLA or log on to sunpass.com.
Thank you, Yvette. Wait a minute, Yvette. Did you say save money? My goodness. I mean, what else? You could have stopped the presentation right there. Listen, saving money is more money to put in your pockets for lunchtime. More, right? Listen,
Exactly.
excellent presentation. Excellent presentation, Yvette. We appreciate that. Transportation, this menu is filling up, and now you've learned how to save money for more lunch. Let's hear from our TPO Master Chef and see if there are any questions about your item or fixings. TPO Master Chef.
Yes, and let me tell you, saving money is always good. So thank you, Yvette. We appreciate that information. Let's see, let's see. Oh, yep, here we have. Are there any new restrictions at the toll plazas due to COVID-19?
Well, we have increased cleaning, added hand sanitizing stations and social distancing markers, and have provided touchless options for purchases at all of our Turnpike service plazas statewide. We continue to provide food choices, gasoline, dog walks, and restroom facilities for our visitors.
Well, we can't forget about our fur babies, that's for sure. Excellent. Let's see. All right. Will I have? Oh, will I have to get a new SunPass to travel outside the state?
Well, currently our SunPass transponders can be used for travel throughout Florida, Georgia, and North Carolina. As I mentioned previously, we are in the process of providing SunPass customers with more travel options, and we'll be making an announcement regarding this in the near future.
Excellent. Okay. That's it. Thank you, Yvette, so much. Host Chance, that's what we have.
Thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Yvette. Wonderful. Thank you, TPO Master Chef. Some people dream about having breakfast in Paris and lunch in Miami. For all of my fellow travelers, get closer to the monitor. Our next partner representing the Miami-Dade Aviation Department, also known as MIA. Mark, good morning. What would you like to place on our TPO menu today?
And good morning. I'm Mark Henderson, Community Relations Coordinator and Media Relations for Miami International Airport and the system of airports throughout Miami-Dade County. These are challenging times in the COVID-19 era, and the Miami-Dade Aviation Department has been adopting airport operations to continue safeguarding our passengers, visitors, employees. Your health and safety remains our highest priority. How are we doing that? Well, here are the methods we're using to keep you safe under our Fly Safe, Fly Smart program. Requiring all passengers, visitors, and employees at MIA to wear facial coverings. Installing protective plexiglass screens in key areas such as check-in counters, boarding gates, information counters, and Transportation and Security Administration checkpoint queuing lines. 3, making sure high-touch areas such as kiosks, handrails, and elevator buttons are cleaned frequently with hospital-grade disinfectant. 4, placing signs throughout the terminal reminding passengers, visitors, and employees of MIA to practice safe social distancing and wearing facial covering. 5, positioning 4 markings throughout the terminal displaying where passengers should stand to ensure proper social distancing. 6, adding additional hand sanitizing stations throughout the terminal. 7, coordinating with janitorial partners to ensure that high traffic areas, including restrooms, TSA checkpoints, international arrivals, and employee areas such as restrooms, TSA checkpoints, international arrivals, and employee areas have been deep cleaned and are frequently maintained while following best practices. 8, dining and retail locations are restricted to 50% capacity and social distancing measures have been implemented. Miami International Airport's efforts at keeping you safe has resulted in the airport becoming the first aviation facility in the state and the second in the nation to receive the Airport Council International's accreditation for the health and safety in response to COVID-19. MIA wants you to be safe when you come to the airport. For more information on safety measures we're doing, please visit our website at www.miami-airport.com. And when you get here, have a safe flight.
Thank you, Mark. Appreciate that. You know, one thing you can depend on the airport is always to keep you full of good information. So, Mark, we appreciate that. Want to make sure you have a safe flight. As always, keeping the people safe.
Exactly.
All right, Mark. Thank you for joining us today. I don't think we have any questions for the TPO Master Chef today. All right, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
All right, thank you, Mark. You know, when it's lunchtime, eating indoors or at the airport is great. But it's nothing like eating lunch in the outdoors. And talking about the outdoors, our next transportation partner, representing Miami-Dade Parks, Recreation, and Open Spaces. Good morning, Sue. What would you like to place on the menu today?
I would like to place on the menu a big fat bicycle.
Yeah.
not to eat, but to enjoy our beautiful South Florida weather. And boy, it's getting a little cooler outside. You know, this COVID thing has really upset a lot of things, but one thing it has provided is a lot more opportunity for people to get on bicycles since gyms are closed. I can tell you that during this COVID, the bicycle stores in Miami-Dade County just about sold out of bicycles this past summer because people needed exercise, they wanted to recreate with their families, and they wanted to do it in a safe environment. So more than ever, if you haven't noticed, we're seeing a lot of bicyclists on the road these days. Some of the bicyclists, though, don't exactly know where to ride and how to ride a bicycle. This is where Bike 305 comes in. For 8 years, we've been working with municipalities all across Miami-Dade County. In fact, we're working currently with 27 out of 34 municipalities in training folks like these. These are law enforcement officers for the city of Coral Gables who employed Bike 305 to train them how to lead group community bike rides and how to properly fit a bicycle helmet. And they are now official bicycle helmet fitters. And of course, they get a free Bike 305 shirt for participating in the program. But Coral Gables is not the only municipality. We have an additional 26 municipalities that will call Bike 305, and we are glad to train them and certify them in bike helmet fitting, how to lead community bike rides, and how to create events for their residents. Bike 305 is all about teaching safety. In Miami-Dade County, we have a bad reputation for fatalities on bicycles and crashes, and we want to prevent that from happening anymore and reduce that number to 0. So this is where Bike 305 comes in. I work directly with the municipalities, parks departments, as well as law enforcement. And if any municipality who is not currently a Bike 305 partner would like to join us, please contact me. I know that we have on the phone call today the city of West Miami. West Miami, I would love for you guys to become our newest and latest Bike 305 partner. We are here to help teach you and your residents how to ride safely in Miami-Dade County. So let's get together, let's do it together.
Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Sue. And I see those shirts are just popping. And I know they're in big demand. They're just in big demand. So everybody, I think you have helmets too, right? You mentioned helmets, about the helmets as well?
Yes, I certified trainers like the gentleman you're seeing, the officers you're seeing on your screen right now, on how to fit a bicycle helmet correctly on each individual. And once that individual gets fitted, they walk away with a free bicycle helmet. They're available at community events that municipalities put on, and of course at Bike 305 events as well.
That is awesome. You got to make sure to get your free helmet. So right now, Sue, we got to go to our TPO Master Chef and see if there are any questions about any items or fixings that you presented today. TPO Master Chef.
Yes, host Chance, great presentation, Sue. Thank you for that wonderful information. Let's see what we have. All right. Okay. I live in the village of Virginia Gardens. How can I get involved with Bike 305?
Great question. And of course, Virginia Gardens is one of our Bike 305 municipalities. I would directly contact your police chief, Ray Hernandez. Ray Hernandez and Manny Daniel Santos, one of his officers, were both trained in Bike 305 bike safety practices. So if you want a free bicycle helmet and get fitted prior to it, or if you want to help create a community bicycle ride, please contact Chief Ray Hernandez. He's going to help you out. He's probably going to call me and I'll be involved as well. So let's get going.
Awesome. That's wonderful. Okay. All right. Let's see. Does Bike 305 work with local schools?
Actually, we do work on a limited basis with local schools, but our primary source for going to the schools is the University of Miami Bike Safe program. The University of Miami Bike Safe program coordinates with a lot of elementary and middle schools on safety programming, and Bike 305 assists them, but they're the primary source for schools. However, if a school wanted Bike 305 to come and do a presentation and helmet fitting, we're available.
Wonderful. All right. All right, Sue, that's what I have. And host Chance, you could take it away.
Once again, Sue, thank you so much. Great information this morning. We appreciate that. Thank you, TPO Master Chef. Let's keep this transportation menu going. Next up, we have from the Miami-Dade County Department of Transportation and Public Works. Good afternoon, Irene. Do you have any underlining items that you would like to place on the transportation menu this morning? Irene, good morning.
Okay, so now, thank you so much.
Yes,
Started
the
to have a
lady in
little bit of
red.
a panic, a little of a panic because he wasn't here. Everybody, thank you very much for having me and to actually learn a little bit about the underline, which is a very exciting project. For those of you that are not familiar with the project, it is a 10-mile multimodal corridor that extends from the Miami River all the way to Dateland South Boulevard. It's a big idea and a big impact. Like I said before, it's 10 miles long. It travels right parallel to US 1, and it's going to transverse through 8 Metro Rail transit stations, which also has, they have bus terminals. Anybody can access the path. It's going to have a separated pedestrian and bicycle path, and it's going to also connect to one university, in this case, the University of Miami, and 24 schools. It goes through 2 hospitals, 3 urgent care facilities, 4 major malls, and several of the transit-oriented developments. So truly, although it is going to be set as a park with a lot of amenities like basketball court, butterfly gardens, stages, all depends on the density and the neighborhoods that it transverses. This is set to actually being built in 3 phases. Originally, there were 9, and it had to do with funding. However, we have received amazing grants from the federal government and the state, also the Florida Department of Transportation, the municipalities, and obviously Miami-Dade County through the Road Impact Fee program. So now instead of 9 phases, we only have 3. Phase 1, which is going to be completed and open to the public, hopefully on November 16, goes from the Miami River to Southwest 13th Avenue, which is Coral White. And that is only half a mile long. But that is the one that is in the most dense area of this entire 10-mile corridor. So this area will have a river room, we'll have basketball courts, half a basketball court, commuter tables, game tables, a lot of butterfly gardens, and everything is looking amazing in preparation from the opening. We also have phase 2. We're just in the process of awarding the project, and that would be 2.145 miles. And it stands from Southwest 13th to Southwest 19th Avenue. Wilson will be reaching to the communities for actually a lot of their design input in terms of the amenities that we have. And obviously, we have a phase 3, which extends for the rest of the corridor, and it's the longest one, which is 7.36 mile long, and it goes from Southwest 19th Avenue all the way to Dateland South Boulevard. The total project cost is about $145 million. And that is the presentation. And you can see, if you can scroll through some of these images, this is already done, and you can see it from the roads before we take the fences down.
Oh, thank you, Irene. Wow, what a great presentation. A lot of food to digest, a lot of good food to digest. So thank you so much for that presentation. And as you know, right now, we need to go to our TPO Master Chef to see if we have any questions about your item or fixings. TPO Master Chef, good afternoon.
Hello. Now we've gone into the afternoon. Yes, we've crossed over. Absolutely. Thank you, Irene. Excellent, excellent. Yes. Let's see what we have. All right. When will all the phases of the underline be completed?
We expect, because we receive a federal grant, which is the bill grant, and the requirements of the project is that it be completed, completely closed out with all audits performed off the books by no later than June 2026. Our goal is to actually have it done, at least a construction component, on December of 2025.
Excellent. Okay, great. And let's see. All right, are these open spaces available to everyone?
Absolutely. It
Oh,
is completely open. It is bounded by 2 roads on either side. US 1 being the primary one. In some areas, we are abutting the back of some residential areas, so we're trying to be very respectful of their privacy, and not to have any noisy or anything amenities that actually compromise that. But yes, it is open to everyone.
wonderful, wonderful. Well, Irene, thank you so much. Host Chance, that's what we have on the line.
Thank you, TPO Master Chef. Irene, the red looks lovely, lovely.
Thank you. Thank you,
Well,
guys.
thank you again for joining us. All right, all right, all right. Let's keep the menu on track. No pun intended here, y'all. Next up, we have our transportation partner that represents the South Florida Regional Transportation Authority, TriRent. Genevieve, good afternoon. What would you like to place on the TPO lunch menu today?
Hello, Paul. Thank you so much. Thank you, Miami-Dade TPO, for inviting me to be part of this panel. I'm just going to talk about TriRail. TriRail is our local commuter rail system. We span over 3 counties, Palm Beach, Broward, and Miami-Dade. We are an alternative to I-95 with 18 stations, and believe it or not, we've been in existence for about 31 years now. On a regular schedule, we run 50 weekday trains and 30 weekend trains with 20 and 30-minute service during peak hours and hourly service on the weekends. However, due to COVID, we have reduced service, and currently we're running 46 weekday trains and 28 weekend trains. Next slide, please. So some of the benefits of riding TriRail: we are available 365 days a year, affordable fares for our commuters with free parking at all our stations. We have access to all 3 major airports: Palm Beach International Airport, Fort Lauderdale Airport, as well as Miami-Dade Airport. We have connections to the Tri-County bus systems, as well as the Metro Rail and Metro Mover. Of course, riding public transportation is the #1 way we can all do our part with reducing our carbon emissions. We get to save money on gas, car maintenance, tolls, and parking. We do have onboard Wi-Fi, and last but not least, we do have a smartphone app where we offer real-time train tracking information. Next slide, please. So COVID-19, this kind of hit us all with a break. Back in March, we've always ran TriRail service. We've never stopped running service due to the pandemic. But these are just some of the protocols that we put in place since March. We increased disinfecting and sanitization of our trains. We did tape off seats to protect riders and to encourage physical distancing, including adding additional train cars to each train set that we were running. However, because we're back to almost 100% schedule, we're back to our normal 3 and 4 car sets. We did eliminate fares back in March, but as of October 1st, we have reinstated fares back again. And due to the Tri-County mask mandate orders, we do require our passengers riding TriRail to wear some kind of facial covering. Next slide, please. TriRail Downtown Miami Link. So the SFRT, in coordination with multiple partners, is extending TriRail commuter rail service to provide new direct service from TriRail's northernmost station in Mingonia Park in Palm Beach County to its southernmost station in Miami-Dade County, also known as Miami Central Station, sharing a station with Brightline. So this 9-mile extension will give you a 1-seat ride from Palm Beach all the way down to Miami Central Station. And service is expected to begin in 2021, crossing my fingers. Thank you. That concludes my presentation, and I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.
Genevieve, I was just letting all that digest for a little bit. You know, I'm almost full. Like my stomach right now is almost to capacity. That was great. That was a great presentation. I want to thank you so much. But you know, it's time. It's time to go to TPO Master Chef to see if there are any questions about your item or fixings. TPO Master Chef.
Yes, host Chance. Genevieve, that was a great presentation. Thank you. Let's see what we have. Okay. All right. Here's one. I live in Coral Gables. Where is the closest station to me?
So that's a great question. In Coral Gables, passengers can hop on the Metro Rail's either Douglas Station or University stations, take the green line all the way north to the Tri-Rail and then Metro Rail transfer station where they can transfer onto Tri-Rail and head north.
Okay, fantastic. All right. Let's see. Okay, here. Does Tri-Rail offer any types of discounts? Going back to the saving of money, host Chance.
Yes, absolutely. We offer a variety of different types of discounts. So seniors, 65 and older, students or persons with disability, we offer a 50% discount on Tri-Rail. We also offer veterans with a disability, they actually get to ride for free on board Tri-Rail. And we have an employer discount program that offers a 15% discount.
Fantastic. Okay, host Chance. Thank you, Genevieve. And host Chance, it's back to you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you to the dean again. Thank you so much. Stay safe. Thank you again, TPO Master Chef. This menu board is getting full. It's getting real full. But it looks like we may have room for one more lunch item on this TPO transportation menu. Here's a video from the South Florida Commuter Services, and after the video, you will hear from my friend, Jeremy.
If there's one thing the last few months have taught us, it's that we South Floridians know how to adapt to any situation. We've revisited the ways we do business, all the while looking out for each other as members of a common community. Together, we all play a role in keeping South Florida one of the most desirable places in the world. And South Florida Commuter Services, a free program of the Department of Transportation, is doing our part to help commuters find ideal travel options and avoid sitting in traffic. We help businesses set up and improve parking, carpooling, and van pooling programs. We assist users in the toll-exempt use of 95 express lanes, and even offer free or subsidized transit passes to commuters. We also offer comprehensive training on how to maintain productive measures while staff work safely from home. We go the extra mile to share this information with the public through a variety of marketing strategies. So when you run into us at one of our many events, that is, when we can start meeting in person again, ask us the hard questions. And even though we're working from home, our friendly staff is still available over the phone, and our award-winning website is overflowing with information, resources, and opportunities to help you sign up for the many free benefits our program offers. The people who are the backbone of our local economy are slowly returning to buses and trains. Carpoolers and vanpoolers are coordinating schedules again, and those who are going to continue working from home are formalizing those plans with management. Through it all, South Florida Commuter Services is here and ready to help. We look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you, Paul. So that was the main course of South Florida Commuter Services. And just to add some seasonal dessert, we also had some delicious dishes from some of our transit partners on this menu today. So I invite everyone to go to our website, 1-800-23. There you go. Okay. So I'm inviting everyone to go to our website, 1-800-234-RIDE.com. It's right there on the bottom of your screen. And there will be a huge banner that says Try Transit Free. You click on that and we will send you 1, 2, or maybe even more if you think you need it, free passes to try any of the transit systems in South Florida, including Miami-Dade Transit and Tri-Rail. We love our partners and we love to know that they're doing well, and we love to help people get to and from work using transit. So that's what we have for you today.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's always, as always, great information, great presentation. Let's hear from our TPO Master Chef. See if we have any questions about Jeremy's item or fixings.
Let's see, Jeremy, thank you so much. Great video, great information. Let's see, host Chance. All right, how can I enroll in the carpool program?
Oh, awesome. I love getting that question. First and foremost, we encourage everyone to carpool every opportunity you get. If you have a friend, co-worker, if you're able to jump into a carpool, jump into the carpool. You don't necessarily need us. But if you can't find a carpool partner or you don't even know where to begin, jump on the same website, 1-800-234-RIDE.com. We have this complicated system that's running in the background, and we'll help find folks to match you with who are also looking for carpool partners. Another reason to register with us is if there are 3 people in your carpool, you don't have to pay tolls to use 95 Express. And we know how convenient 95 Express is, but we also know how costly it can be as a toll facility. So register with us. For 3 people in the car, you don't pay tolls to use 95 Express.
That's excellent, Jeremy. Yet, host Chance, yet another way to save money. I'm really enjoying the presenters and our partners coming in and helping out. That's really important. Jeremy, thank you so much
My pleasure.
for joining us. Host Chance, I do have another question. It's not really for Jeremy, but I wanted to pose it, and I don't know if our presenters would be able to answer this today, but I do want to put it out there. And the question comes in, when do we have to start paying for fares back on Metrorail? So, that's something that we can get back to you on. I have heard from the director in her director Alice Bravo in some of her presentations recently that is going to be assessed come the new year. So that is not definitive as to when those fares will be reinstated. As you know, and Genevieve as he'll tell you, the Tri-Rail has reinstated their fares, but Metrorail and the DTPW Miami-Dade Transit that I'm aware of, host Chance, is not a set date. But we will, you all can keep track of that by following us on our TPO website at www.miamidadetpo.org. Sign up for our e-newsletter because as soon as those rates, fares are instituted again, we will make sure that that's in our weekly e-newsletter. So host Chance, that's what I have that has come in off the line. And thank you. It's back to you.
I like that one. TPO Master Chef, I like how you did that little plug in there. You have to get your e-newsletter. The TPO e-newsletter is fantastic. It's something that you must get. It's a must. It's a must have every Monday, correct?
That is
Listen,
correct.
that is I don't think we have room for any more items. This TPO lunch menu is completely full. This transportation menu is full for our second virtual Taste of Transportation lunch series. So let me just stop right here. Let me just take this time to say thank you. Thank you to all of our taste testers and our guests for joining us today. And of course, all of our transportation partners, aka transportation chefs, that served up all kinds of dishes for us today by providing important transportation information for those who work, live, and play in TPA 2. What? What'd you say? I think somebody's muted, but I know what you're saying. You want more. You want more. Well, guess what? We have 5 more of these virtual events for each transportation planning area. The next Taste of Transportation Lunch series will be December 8th. I'm going to repeat that one more time, so mark your calendars. The next Taste of Transportation Lunch series will be December 8th, and it will focus on TPA 3. It will focus on TPA 3. which will include the following municipalities: Miami Gardens, North Miami Beach, Opelika, North Miami, Biscayne Park, Miami Shores, El Portal, Miami, and parts of unincorporated Miami-Dade. If you enjoyed this segment as much as I did, share it with your friends, your family, and your coworkers as we get ready for the next virtual event, TPA 3. You don't want to miss the December 8th lunch series. As a matter of fact, you don't want to miss any of our Taste of Transportation lunch series. Everyone has the opportunity to view all of our lunch series again and again on the TPO's YouTube channel. We hope to see you there at the next Taste of Transportation. Have a great afternoon, everyone.